Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Okay, I have a new deck here. It is called the Tarot of Oppositions, and it's my most expensive deck yet to date, so I have to treat it a little bit with more respect, which means I'm not going to shuffle because it was an expensive one that took me about 4 or 5 months to actually get it to me. It was on a long waiting list. Anyways, here we go. So I'm going to read from this deck now, and it will be handled a little bit with more respect than I do my cheaper decks. Okay, because it took me so long to get this thing. Okay, so today's spread is going to be about whether or not they are attempting to just get money from Prince Philip's will, why they wanted to speak to the Queen. I'm assuming that is probably it, because they are short on cash and they are literally going completely, utterly broke. And that is why they didn't pay the surrogate for the, probably fees like yoga, eating organic, all the extra costs that she promised to pay her and then did not. All those added costs probably, came up to several thousand, which a single mother of 2 cannot afford. So here we go. Let's get it. Let's find out whether or not these two are just up to no good in getting Philip's money early. Are they there to just get Philip's money early? Are they there just to get Philip's money early? Are they there just to get Philip's money early? There we go. First card here. What we have here is the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So they realize, for starting out, they realize they're not partnerships here with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and they're not juggling things too well. And as you can see, there is the upright and reverse imagery there. That's what makes this deck so cool. And it's not going so well because look at them. The money's not happening. So they're just not doing well. It's all dark and gloomy in this image. The trees are dead. The earth is dead. Things are just looking really grim. So I would say yes, because things are looking so grim and they're not getting the partnerships they want. People are telling them no. People are backing out. Spotify, Netflix, everybody's unhappy with them. So I would say absolutely yes with this, because the money's not coming in, the partnerships aren't happening, and nobody wants to work with them. They are kind of a laughing stock now in Hollywood. As we know, they were laughed at. And so it's looking like an absolute yes from starters. And then we also have here the justice in reverse. So another gloomy position. It's blue, it's gloomy, it's dark. It's not light and airy and bright as in the upright. So they're feeling like things are not, it's the victim position for them, because as we know, they like to play victim, and that things are kind of looking, once again, very gloomy and dark for them. So yes, absolutely. So this is dishonesty and fairness. So due to their dishonesty and fairness, nobody wants to partner up with them. The next position, we have here the King of Pentacles in another reverse position. Harry's never made money before. He does not know how to make money. He's not a businessman. So once again, another reversal. Then we have here, wow, it's a lot of reversals here. And you saw how I had that in one big pile and spun it around. Here we go. So we also have 3 of Swords. That is also creation, expansion in reverse. That is heartache, vengeance, sorrow, divide, because they actually created a lot of sorrow and divide. That people realize that's really what they're about, is creating sorrow and divide. So that's why nobody wants to partner up with them. That's why their justice has been served, literally. And Harry does not know what to do with himself because he cannot make money. Next position we have here, wow. We have here the Ace of Pentacles in the dark position. Look at that dead hand hanging on to it, trying to hang on to the coin. It's not happening. He cannot hang on to his money. It's going out faster than what they're making. They're losing much faster than what they're bringing in. So yes. The next card, I'm really liking this deck, the Devil card, but the Devil's in reverse. So they're hoping and they're willing to do literally anything possible to get things going in their way. It's also enslavement, mental barriers, and dark forces, urges, being dragged down. So they are literally dragged down. They are dragged down, even in the upright position with the enslavement. So they feel pretty enslaved with the fact that they cannot make the money. They can't make the money. No one wants to partner up with them and all of that. So, and they're losing it faster than what they're bringing it in. The outcome is the Page of Wands in the dark position, the reverse position. So that is, the path is not working out for them. That new path, that young energy, you know, trying to conquer the world with being studious and academic and making money and all of that did not pan out. So I would say yes, hands down from the spread. They're going there to see if they can get that Prince Philip money. He wants that Prince Philip money early. And that's I would say absolutely. Under the surface, what I have here, wow, another dark position. The Ace of Cups in reverse. There's no new emotional beginnings. There's no beginnings for them whatsoever. That's under the surface. In the center here, within this collection here, from what I have, is the Nine of Wands. Consciously, Nine of Wands, they want to be fulfilled and they're trying to act like they're resilient and they want fast changes. And so, yes, they're going to ask and they're going to try to have the courage to do it because it is a wand. So they've got the courage to do it. They've got the kahunas to ask based on everything that they've done. So yes, they are going to do it because things are not going so well for them. And they want some kind of level of fulfillment. So they're going to try and create a fast change for themselves since there is no emotional fulfillment. Nobody's working with them. So hands down, yes, they're going there to talk. Part of it is to talk to Queen Elizabeth about getting that early money from Prince Philip's funds. So yes, I would say hands down, yes. So the next question, creditors. What about the creditors? What are the creditors going to do here? What's going to happen with the creditors? I'm going to do this again because I'm not going to treat it the same as I do my other decks. I like this deck. It is so pretty. It's pretty and it's nice. What nice imagery. Different, but I could tell it looks very rich, doesn't it? The imagery. But it was expensive. It was expensive and it takes forever to get it. I didn't even know if I was even going to literally get it. I was getting so impatient, mad. I was literally going to call him and just tell him to forget it because it's taken, I don't know if it's maybe even spent 6 months. I've been waiting a long time for this deck. Okay, so here we go. Creditors. What's going to happen with the creditors? The creditors. The creditors. What are the creditors going to do with this pair? Meghan and Harry, what are the creditors going to do? What's going to happen? Okay, so I've got some cards that flipped over. I'm going to take them. Here they are. I've got 3 of them here that flipped over. So for starters, I have a Nine of Wands, but it's in a good position. Fulfillment. So they're going to try and find, well, for them, it's good. They're going to try and find fulfillment for themselves. And they're going to be very resilient in going after them. They're going to be very courageous going after them, and they're not going to let anything stop them. As you can see, this guy's jumping over the fence, and he's just not going to stop. So they're not going to stop. They're going to be very, very resilient. The next card here is the Three of Wands. So they want to create and the opportunity for them to pay them back. We're going to give you the opportunity. We're going to be very resilient, and we're going to give you the opportunity to pay us. And the next one is a Hierophant, because that is the right thing to do. That is using your higher self. That is your inner knowing. That is institutions. So yes, they're going after them. It is the sacred truth, and they are not going to ease up on them. So yes, they are. I would say absolutely. But let's keep pulling. Let's keep pulling. I will get the Hierophant and find out how is this institution going to handle them. How is it, besides being resilient and wanting to give them that opportunity, what else is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is going to happen with this? What is going to happen? What's going to end up happening is the Knight of Wands. They're going to have to just do it. They don't have much of a choice with this Knight. Is, hey, you just have to do it. The just do it position. And you're going to have some strength, and you're going to have some courage. So it's looking like they have no choice here. And then I have here with the Queen of Wands. It's going to be mainly, Meghan's going to be the one that's going to say, yeah, we're going to have to take care of this, because she's not going to want to tank. So I'm thinking Megan's going to be the one who's going to want to pay it. She's the one who's American. It's going to fall mainly onto her at this point, I'm seeing. Let's get some more. And that one wants to be in my hand. Here we go. We've got here Ace of Wands. It would be a new beginning for them. It's emotional. Don't really want to do it, but they have to do it in order to start fresh again. So they got to pay their debts. And they're going to be resilient. They're not going to get off the hook. Let's get some more energy on this situation. More energy on this Ace of Wands. How about this? Clarify this Ace of Wands. Clarify this Ace of Wands. And taking care of the financial end. Here we go. We've got here the 10 of Wands in the upright position. Yeah, they do want to end this situation. They do. And the 10 of Wands is, you know, it is a burden and oppression card. But they want to take care of it because you can see this guy's working. He's got that wood on his back. He's got that big piece. He's carrying it. It's not total destruction, as you can see in this reverse position. It is a burden, but they want to take care of it. So they're going to take care of it. They will take care of it. She has to in order to have a new emotional beginning. Let's clarify that 10 of Wands. Let's clarify that 10 of Wands. Clarify that 10 of Wands. Here we go. That one's out. We got here the Devil. Yeah, she is going to be willing. She is going to try and do what she can. Even she feels like it's chained her down. It's an enslavement. It is a barrier. It's a barrier for her to succeed and have an emotional beginning. So she has to do it in order to have emotional beginning because it's creating a barrier for her in terms of anyone wanting to work with them because the reputation's so soured. So she has no choice. It's the barrier. If you don't pay, you're going to get locked up if you don't pay. Let's get some on the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands, this just do it attitude. Just do it attitude. We have here the Moon. It's making her very emotional. This Moon energy, she knows it's emotional. You know, she's very emotional over the situation, and it was an unplanned path. She didn't expect to be so broke and have struggles to pay taxes. She thought she would be a billionaire by now and be able to do and come and go and please as she wants. And we have here, it feels like a death to her. It's a transformation, a death. They have no choice. You cannot get out of this situation. If you don't, it's going to be the end of you, literally. You can get locked up. And we have here Temperance. She's going to try and maintain her cool in a very positive way. She's going to pour out her emotions and try and do it in a positive way. In this position, she's pretty dark. She's not, you know, so this is here. She's going to try and do it. She's going to try and do the right thing here. Megan is, because she is the American. And then we have here the King of Cups in reverse. If she doesn't, she knows that the negative energy, that Harry's going to get really upset with her too, because we have the King of Cups here, or someone's going to be, they will be upset with her. And the King of Cups in reverse is going to be very abusive position. They're going to they're basically going to keep going at her and be resilient with her until she bends and says, okay, if you don't do what you're going to do, we're going to do what we got to do. And so that's basically why it's in a, quote, abusive position, because they will take care of you if you don't take care of us. Let's clarify this Temperance. Here we go, Temperance. I got here the 7 of Wands. This is a new experience for her. Defiance and victory. She's got to fight it. And she's not going to win, but it is a new experience because it's a 7. 7s are a new experience, something she's got to overcome. It is something she has never had to deal with before. 7 of Wands. Let's clarify that 7 of Wands now. Here we go. 7 of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. She would like to be that Queen of Pentacles and pay them off, because if she doesn't, she's looking at, they're going to keep coming at her. They're going to keep giving her that opportunity to pay them off. Here, we're going to keep making an opportunity for you. So maybe they'll lower the payments. They will work with her. They're going to be willing to work with her on what they can do because they do want it. And I don't think they really have a goal of putting people in prison or causing problems. So they're going to work with her. They're going to keep giving her their opportunity. If she can't do it, they're going to say, well, how about this? They're going to keep coming back at her. So that's how that's playing out. And then under the surface, 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, this 10 of Pentacles is, you know, it's in the dark. As you can see, it's on the dark end. So they know they don't have the money because the image is dark in this position. So they know they don't really have it. So they're going to be willing to work with them. They're going to work with them. And they're going to be kind about it, but firm. Kind but firm, let's put it that way. And Page of Cups. It's just a new path for her. It's a new situation. And so she's going to try, and they're going to be patient. So, and she's going to try and take care of it. So I think she will try and take care of it. They're going to work with her, but they're not going to let up on them. They are not going to get off the hook. They're not going to get off at all. You do not get off the hook in the United States, you guys. You just don't. Because they will do if you own any property, they're going to put liens on your property. They will attack you. So I cannot shuffle that. See, I was already wanting to shuffle. I just can't shuffle. Can't shuffle with this card. So what's going to happen with Harry in this situation? So I see one that flipped over, but I'm just going to keep shuffling. Here we go. Here we go. We have here the Star. Harry does feel like it is the right thing to do. It is what's fair. It's, you know, enlightenment. It's insight. So yes, it is the right thing to do. Pour out your emotions and just bite the bullet and do it, basically. So it's the right thing to do. He knows it. Everybody knows it. It's the right thing to do. You got to do it. And we have here the Lovers. Yep, we created this debt. We made this money. Now we have to pay back, but it's in a dark position. So the Lovers are not truly lovers here because it's very dark and gloomy. And it's looking like there's a little snake tail there. The tree is dead. We've got Old Man Winter looming over with dark skies, and the family tree is not growing. They're not growing together as a couple. The couple is dying and withering away. There's no growth between the two of them. It's coming to a halt here. It's definitely coming to a halt. How else does Harry feel? Harry feels that this is the tower crashing moment here. And it's in the dark way where there's no rebuilding. Upright, when there's ashes, you can rebuild. Here, there's no rebuilding. There's absolutely no rebuilding. So he doesn't feel they will ever rebuild together. Back to that. And the Queen of Cups, which is going to make her very emotional. And so she is not going to, she's going to try and love bomb him more than likely. In this position, she's just kind of drinking from the cup, and she's kind of overindulging. That is Queen of Cups in reverse is addiction. So she's going to love bomb him to try and keep him around. And the reverse position is addiction, what she also does have, but she's going to love bomb him to keep him. And then we have here the Knight of Cups. He may buy into it. He's tempted. He would be tempted to just do it. To Four of Cups in the upright, which is to have the stability, but he's very bored and disconnected. He's bored and disconnected being with her, doesn't really want it. And then we have here the Page of Wands upright. She's going to try and love bomb him to the point of taking another new path with him. Recycle with the narcissist. Recycle with me, Harry. I can I'm like the lightning strike here. I can make things happen. So he's going to be love bombed to the point where she's going to try and get him to recycle again, is how I feel about it. Definitely going to try and recycle him with this Queen of Hearts upright, but he knows deep down that there's no rebuilding here, that it's pretty much a done deal, but paying the taxes is right. He knows that they really can't make it manifest and make it happen, but she's going to really try with this Four of Cups. He realizes this. He realizes she's going to love bomb him, try and love bomb him back in, and ignite him again into ideas and trying to ignite him to be this Knight of Cups and chase forward and try and motivate him on her behalf and try and convince him it's the right thing to do. He feels it's the right thing to do the taxes, but he knows he's dealing with the snake woman. He knows the snake woman is right there in his vicinity, and that she is quite dark. Under the surface, what do I have here? The Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords appears to be in the upright position. He wants a new beginning. He wants a new beginning. He wants a new physical beginning, and he wants to be grounded, and he wants a new opportunity. So that's why I think he's going to end up ditching her. I think he will ditch her. Eventually he's going to ditch her. And then we have here the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, once again, we have some money. We need to pay them. It's a new path, a new thing. It's that new path card with the pages. Immature energy. And so we just got to pay. And once he pays, once that payment's done, Harry's going to have his new Ace of Swords, which is new opportunities, and new physical opportunities, and seeding something new. Ace of Pentacles is seeding something new. So he's going to seed something brand new for himself. But he has to do it once this debt's paid off. He's going to feel like he can take off on her, I think, which is going to be my next spread. Let's find out. Is he going to take off? Is he going to take off? Let's try it this way. Is Harry going to take off on her? Wow, that came out. Here we go. We got here the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords in the reverse position. So there's no fulfillment. And it's cruelty. So he realizes that she's cruel. The relationship's not working out. And this is basically how he feels. Completely, utterly stressed out and miserable. Always miserable. He's not happy like this. You don't see him like that. He's not glowing and happy. He's not glowed up. He's dimmed down. He's very dimmed down. So yeah, I would say so. And then we have here the Devil. Yeah, he's willing to do anything to get away from her at this point. He really knows he needs to. He has to. And we have here Nine of Cups in order for him to find some fulfillment and pleasure. So, and it's the yes card. Yes, he's going to leave her. Yes, 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 yes. And look how happy that is. Flowers, abundance, fulfillment. Willing to do anything to get away from her because he is literally this person here, miserable. So yeah, he is. Absolutely, he is going to. Let's pull another one. Here we go. And he is going to be the Knight of Pentacles with a new path, that reliability, and go elsewhere. He feels he can be reliable and probably more useful with someone else, in all honesty. He's going to have that energy and enthusiasm to take his energy and go somewhere else and get out of there. Just literally get out of there. And we also have here the Hierophant, get out of the marriage. Yeah, I think he's going to charge out of the marriage, take his energy and just do it and get out of the marriage, the Hierophant, and also go back and try. He really is going to try and slither back into the firm. So he's going to try and slither back. That's really what everyone's saying, and that's exactly the way the cards are reading. And then we have here, because of the Tower. Yeah, it's a tower. It's burning down. It's crashing down. It has not. It's not gotten better. Nothing's gotten better between the two of them. And, it's dealing with the lovers here, the lover situation. And she is a snake. She tempted him with family and things would be wonderful, but they really have not been that. It's been nothing but a tower crashing moment. So I see this definitely going down this way. I hope you enjoyed this new deck. I love it. I think it's beautiful, but I'm going to treat it differently. You won't be seeing me shuffling it. Please stop me if I do. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.